Hello, so in this video we're going to run through how to make really good consistent coffees. Everybody's going to have their own recipe for what they consider to be their best tasting coffee. When you put a new coffee into your grinder, you're going to want to calibrate the grinder so that it's running how you want it. The best way to have really consistent coffee is to weigh each shot. So I'm just going to tare my portafilter on this coffee scale, and then I'm going to put it in the grinder. So this recipe that I'm using today is 18 grams. So we're running at 18.6, so I'm just going to take a little bit out, put it in the bin here. I'm going to be really accurate just so that we run really consistent, good tasting coffees. So next step, we're going to use one of these. It's a coffee distributor. That is going to spread the coffee grinds nice and evenly throughout the filter. And then we want to use a tamp. Nice even pressure on the tamp. And that's just going to compress the coffee together. Next, we put it in the coffee machine. So pull it in nice and tightly. And we're doing a double shot today, so we'll press the button for double shot. Get our cup ready, place it underneath. And then we're aiming with this recipe for a pour of around 30 to 31 seconds. So we'll see how it runs. Perfect. So here's our espresso. We've got a double shot espresso. You can do a single shot if you prefer it to be a little bit less intense. And then we're going to steam our milk. So get your milk of choice. Today we're using oat milk. So we'll just pour our milk into our jug. And before steaming, we'll always flush our steam wand. That gets rid of any debris and any built up milk so that we've got a really good strong steam. We're making what would be a flat white today. So we want a nice silky smooth milk. If you're making a cappuccino, it's going to have a bit more foam to it. But for silky smooth milk, there is a particular sound you want to hear when you are steaming your milk. Let's see if we can get there. Before we start pouring, we want to polish the milk. By that I just mean giving it a swirl, and it sort of polishes off the top, making it a bit more silky. If there are any excess bubbles, just give it a bang. Same for your espresso, just give it a little polish. And then for a nice pretty coffee, we're going to start pouring quite high up so that we are just pouring into the brown coffee and not making any white. And then when we want to start creating our pattern, we're going to pour really nice and close, pushing away, making some layers. And for our last one, we're going to pull up and through. A very simple, pretty tulip. All done.